now, and we have been partaking in it, and we are going to let you know what has been going on in AFCON. I have with me Theo Ajafon, the giant of the house, is here with us today, is our technician today, and I have along the inflexible cameraman, the man behind the show, is here today with us today, and we are going to talk about AFCON without wasting time, because in 35 minutes there's another match between Nigeria and Tanzania. Now, so far so good. The AFCON, the feast started, the festival started, and the big and the small team have been known their place right now. Hello.
Yeah, as you said it right, the AFCON, it has started since Sunday, and as we are speaking, there is no surprises yet. In AFCONs we used to show surprises. The least team that we fell down, the big team, but as we are speaking, everything is going normal. Even if in the games we have had a lot of scenario. For instance, yesterday in the match of Egypt and Zimbabwe, we were waiting for a surprise, because apparently Egypt was playing better ball in terms of goal scoring. Zimbabwe was present more than them, but at the end of the day they prevailed. So what we can say now is that, as you said it right, all the teams for now know their places. The bigger ones are topping their group, and the least, they are trying to challenge to kill the giant, the giant killer, I may say. But for now the Giants are okay in terms of ranking.
As we have just said now, that the Egypt almost conceded against Zimbabwe yesterday, and the opening match between Morocco and Comoros, I see a lot of different things, because we all expect the Morocco to beat Comoros hands down like 4 goals to nothing. But the Comoros are up to the challenge. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, they were equal to the task, I want to say, because if you see the game, they know that in terms of offensive, strikers and all those things, they cannot compete with Morocco. As we know, on paper, Morocco have better players, bigger players, more experienced players than that team of the Comoros. So the battle with their weapon is to play bad, to play down, and to try and counter-attack the Moroccan whenever they have the ball. That is what they did in that game, and it worked for them. It worked for them apparently, and we are in Morocco. It worked for them apparently, and at the end of the day, they succeeded in putting difficulty that team of Morocco. And but at the end of the day, they can say they are satisfied, because they didn't concede a lot of goals. We know that there is the issue of third burst in this AFCON, and so if you did not consider also a lot of goals, it's a good thing.
Okay, let us just talking about the match between Mali and Zambia, because we cannot say the Mali is superior than Zambia, and it's like what we expected from that match. That's what we saw.
Yeah, we were expecting Mali to have the game as usual, like they used to play. As you said, historically we can say that Zambia is above, but the dynamic for some years now, because Zambia have won an AFCON. They've played the final against Nigeria in 1994 that they lost 2-1. 1964 they lost again Congo Zaire then. So that means they have played 3 finals, they won 1, they finished 3-time bronze medals and all those things. So historically they are above Mali, but the dynamic for some times now is that Mali is a very good team, a very better team, more than Zambia, and we were expecting Mali to prevail against Zambia in that match, because they also met in 2023, and at the end of the day they prevailed against Zambia. Only for us to see Mali serve us, Mali, that is what they were serving us in. Play the academy football, do this thing, but never dangerous when it comes to score goals. They are never wicked. They are so gentle, so nice to the adversary, entertain the adversary. No, you don't come to AFCON to entertain, you don't come to AFCON to play nice. You come to AFCON to devour, to destroy, and to go home. That is AFCON. So till now they are not passing yet that level. Their mentality apparently is not that strong, and if you see also many of their matches, they used to concede a lot of goals in the last minute. That means they are not able to perform on 99 minutes. That means mentally they cannot, whenever they are leading, they cannot be that strong in the management of the momentum of the match. They are not. We saw how they were eliminated in the last AFCON. They were winning Cote d'Ivoire before Diakité scored that goal in the last minute of the game. So we are expecting them to pass a certain level, a certain caliber. Unfortunately, they are not yet there. They are still those babies, like we used to call the players of Arsenal baby girls. So they are still so much baby, the academy football and all that. It's good, but in AFCON there is not only what you want. You need also to be wicked. Huh?
Yes. Okay. Let us just move to the game between South Africa and Angola. This game is very intense and it's very played with a lot of rigidity, a lot of technique. And to me, I see Angola playing better than South Africa.
I want to say it is the best match of the AFCON so far since we've started the AFCON. It's the match in which we've seen two teams, that were able to challenge themselves. Morocco, okay, Mali, Zambia, soon we saw Senegal and others. But that was the match, we have two good adversaries that are very doing well. As you said it, yeah, South Africa played very, very well till they opened the score. But after they've opened the score, they were no more that they leave the ball for the Palanca Negras of Angola, and at the end of the day, Angola succeeded in equalizer before Forster scored that goal that gave them the 3 point. The only one thing pleased me is Forster, the goal of Forster, because that guy have a little story. The last AFCON he wanted to come. You wish to to go to the last AFCON, but Hugo Bro said no, stay at home, because then he was having some mentally problem. He was passing through some depression, and the coach do not want to they tell him take your time. And what is good is that they follow him. There was a follow up, they work with him. That now he's doing very well. He's playing at Burnley then, and right now he's still playing at Burnley, so he is good now. He came by and he gave them that was the wonderful story. But after that, we can say that South Africa is still in their dynamics. I am presenting them as one of the favorites of this competition due to what they have been doing for some 3-4 years now, and their qualification for the World Cup and all those things. So I can say that in that group, for me, they are the favorites. And yesterday, they were not good on 90 minutes, but the adversary, the opponent, also was not also the least of the opponent. We are talking about Angola that played a quarter final in the last AFCON, so they are not also a child and all those things. So it was a very tough opponent for them, and for them to win that match, it's a very good beginning for them.
Yes, thank you. And let us just move to the game between Democratic Republic of Congo and Benin. I see Benin play fine, beautiful. I wish Togo could have be in this nation tour, because what Benin just did against Congo is so superb.
Yeah, it's so super. Yeah, Benin, we are not surprised. We've seen what Benin have been doing for some years now against Nigeria. So many times we see how they've made matches tough for Nigeria, for big nations and all those things. So against DR Congo, they tried to exist in the game, and they were not ridiculous. And at the end of the day, they lost, but only the gap was not that big, 1-0. So unfortunately for them, there were many players that were not there. Many of the players that are supposed to play for them, they were not there, like Steve Munier, for instance, they are goal scorer. Many of them, they are 5 players that normally supposed to start the game that was not there, so it penalized them a little bit, but they were not ridiculous at the end of the day. Unfortunately, they will be playing Senegal also. That is where it will be difficult, but they can hope to be qualified, because in their group they have Botswana. We are not saying that Botswana is nothing that they can know, but Botswana, that I have seen now, if Benin is serious, they can win Botswana, and with 3 points, I don't know, they can hope to be qualified because of this thing of the third berth. And there is still hope for Benin, especially when they will regain back their players. They are giants and all those things. I believe that they can, try and do their best. And I am happy also for DR Congo that is still, prolonging their dynamic. They are good dynamics.
Good dynamic. Because for that DR Congo, I could have asking something, but I'll come back to it later. In Senegal, Botswana, we have seen the match. We have saw the match, and we see the Botswana play, and it's like Senegal just have their time just to play as if they are eating salad.
it was a majestical, beginning for the Lions. Yeah. The beginning was so majestical in the game that they didn't have many difficulty, but the only regret is that they've missed out a lot of occasion. They could have won that match with 5-0. Nobody will shouted, scandal, catastrophic or nothing. They could have scored even more than 5 goals, but they were not able. So in that area, they need to, because today is Botswana. It's good. You've scored 3 goals, even when you were not there. That clinic before the goal. Jackson, the player of Bayern Munich, scored a brace, and after participated the entire game, scored also on a pass of Sabali. The little Sadio Mane. So it was a very wonderful game for them. They have their 3 points. Anyway, that was not the match in which we were expecting Senegal. We knew that they will come out of that group first. They are favorites of that group and all those things. So they've done really their job. Only that they are going to play against dear Congo. Their next match. So they will play the first place in that match. That will be the match of the kings in that group. So we will see.
Be the match of the revenge.
Yeah, the match of the revenge, because because of what happened at Kinshasa last time when they reversed DR Congo. That was with 3-2 and all those things. So it can be a match of revenge for DR Congo, and it's going to be an interesting match. So it's a majestical beginning for the Lions that devoured their opponent.
Okay, thank you, Elom, for all this report that you have been giving us. Let us just talking about the next match of today is between Nigeria and Tanzania, and they are going to start about almost, let's say, 10 minutes now. And Nigeria, Tanzania, I don't think this game is supposed to be difficult for Nigeria against Tanzania.
It's football. It's football. We are talking about Tanzania, Nigeria. Nigeria is a reigning finalist. Do not forget. So we are talking about a team that has so many players. They are players. They are very good. Even if the captain is not going to be there. We are talking about Trostekong. We have Kalambasi.
No, it's not going to be there. It's not going to the Nations Cup.
He's not, because he's retired. He has retired, and also there is this player Musa also that has retired. And so they are not here. But we can say that we have Calvin Bassey, for instance, who is a very wonderful player that can replace Trostekong. And the composition even is out. We have Calvin Bassey in the central back with Semi Ayayi, and on we have Zaidou également, we have Azai, and the midfield is very interesting. We are talking about Ndidi, we are talking about Ayobi also, and Chukwueze. And it's very good because Samuel Chukwueze for some times now is coming back, is regaining back his form. He's been a very dangerous player, and is very wonderful. So if you see that, and in front we have Lukman, we have Osimhen, we have Akwadam. So for Sevilla, if you see this 11, you will know that the plan is they are not going there, to play. The idea, the mind is to go and score a lot of goals, because for you to put Chukwueze in the midfield, we know that normally Chukwueze used to play as a winger, as a striker. So that means we have about 4, or we can say 5, because Ayobi also will be mounting very high. So at least we have like 5 striker in this game. We know that you have also Zaidu, who used to mount and all those things. So the ambition is clear, the vision is clear, is to go and attack. That is the composition that they are showing us there. So the ambition is very clear, is to go and attack and score a lot of goals. They are not there to joke. So the team will be so offensive, because in the pool also we have Wambali, a very wonderful goalkeeper on which you can trust.
But let me just tell you something about Tanzania. The Tanzania team, we don't know how difficult they are. We don't know who are they, and we don't know which team they are going to possess. Are they have any dangerous player, dangerous attacker?
No, Tanzania, there is no, I don't know. They have Samata, who is a very interesting player, who is there in the selection for so many. In the 5 years, or since 2019, they have been in the AFCON like This is the second time or the third time, something like that. So he is their captain. He is playing in French League One. He is playing for AF, the club of also the Ghanaian Andrew Ayew, in which Andrew Ayew has been playing. So they have been doing a very wonderful, season in French League One. So he's going to be the leader of that team. He is even the captain of that team, and the others will follow. So their strength will be their unity, will be their courage, will be the heart with which they will play for their nation. So especially they don't have, apart from me, they don't have anyone interesting player that can. But those are the teams you need to pay attention to if you are a great, because those are the teams that are almost, that are always, giant killer. They know that they are not going to win it, but they will not make the task easy for you either. So Nigeria must be very careful against this team of Tanzania. Don't say that he's done and all those things. So they need to be very much careful. And also Victor Osimhen, he needs to score a lot of goals today, because he scores, we know, but he used to meet also a lot of occasion that is not supposed to me. So we think that they will be cleaning before the puts today.
Okay, that is the match between Nigeria and Tanzania that is going to come up around 8 minutes right now. And let us just talking about the Tunisian and the Uganda. Tunisian and Uganda, this match also could be a very, very serious match. It's going to come up at 8 o'clock. And do you think Uganda can just put a lot of threats to Tunisia?
There are a lot of threats to Tunisia. We are talking about Uganda, and a very wonderful team also. If you see them, of course, that they used to play with their local players. Same thing practically with Tunisia also. Tunisia, only that I don't know if that match is going to, because we have two teams, especially Tunisia. If they wake up, before they even say good morning, they will be defending. It's a team that used to defend. They've done the qualifiers of the World Cup without conceding a single goal. They were qualifying like that. So is a team that is so defensive, but only in the front. They don't used to score a lot of goals also. We know if you are so defensive, it will be difficult for you to be projecting in the front. So as we are speaking, they don't have Wabi Kazri anymore. He has retired since. We don't have Sakani also again. Those were they are major players. So it's a collective now that they are trying to regain, and for now they are doing very well. They know that their armor, their weapon is to defend. That is what they need to. They know how to do best as we are speaking. So they will just defend and wait to transit whenever there is an occasion to counterattack. But it will be difficult for them if Uganda choose to leave the ball for them. That is where they will find themselves in difficulty, because they are not too fan of possessing the ball, having long series of combination and all those things, possession from here, small passes in the little spaces and all those things. That is not their game. But they are playing also Uganda that is not also that spectacular offensively. So one of the team will be in difficulty if the other one decided to leave the ball. And that is where they will find that, because they will not know what to do with the ball. They are going in transition and all those things. So it's going to be a very close match. It is not going to be a very, the Ura match, an open match, and it's very going to be. But we will see what it will give in the night.
And before we are going to close this program and start watching the match between Nigeria and Tanzania, I just want to let you know, or I just want you to tell us something about this particular AFCON, this Nations Cup. The match is between those teams that is qualified for the World Cup and the team that is not qualified for the World Cup, and it make the this African Cup of Nations to be interesting. So maybe at the end of the day, do you believe that you can see a team that is not qualified for the World Cup and win this tournament?
A team that is not qualified for the World Cup and win the tournament, it won't be a surprise. We have I don't know, but the only one I can count on is Nigeria. They are not qualified for the World Cup, but they can win this tournament. DR Congo also. They are not yet qualified, even if they are on the way to be qualified. So those are the two teams. But the other ones, I don't think Angola will win this. I don't know.
What
Benin.
of Cameroon?
Cameroon, no. I don't think that Cameroon can even make into the quarter or the semi-final. So I will not sell illusion to people, though.
So, I want to ask you a question before I jump to Nigeria about DR Congo. Nigeria contest that there's a player like 3 or 4 players that they are not well put their paper in form, and these players are playing in the Nations Cup. Do you think it will not affect them in the Nations Cup, or it is only in the World Cup qualifier that is affecting them?
Yeah, it will affect them. I don't know. Maybe the space between the gap between those two competitions, the qualifiers, and now the players have arranged. They are now eligible to play. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's true that they say that 4 or 5 players, they are not eligible to play due to their papers, to this thing, Wan-Bissaka and so many other people and all those things. But for DR Congo to still be playing with those players, that means they are sure. They are sure of themselves. They know what they are doing. They are well before the beginning of this tournament. If those players are playing, it's because I think that the fan solution, they are yet eligible, and even that allegation of Nigeria is not yet valid by the CAF or the FIFA, because the World Cup is for the FIFA. So the verdict is not out. We'll wait and see how it will give. But if Nigeria, the whole Nigeria, will be waiting on people to qualify on the pitch, you could not, and those are the issues that we'll be using today to qualify. I don't know. It's not, even if at the end of the day they give them reason, it is not an honorification, an honorific qualification for them.
Nigeria.
Yeah.
So, thank you very much, Elom.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for Theo Ajafon.
Yeah. Mohamed Salah have scored yesterday. Okay.
Yes, yeah. It's good for him to score yesterday. Theo Ajafon, thank you very much. Elom, invisible cameraman, thank you very much. And just cross your leg, cross your arms, and see how Nigeria is going to destroy that Tanzania.
Sure.
Hot seat, hot seat, hot seat. You are now tuning into the hot seat. This is an international sports FM. We literally host every